Hello, I'm Duane bang Ludwig. This is tape 1, basic strikes, but first we're going to go over proper hand wrapping techniques. One, what I do is I make a proper support for the wrist. These are extra long wraps. So I'll go over the wrist about 3-4 times. I make a cross support for the back of my hand. I'll come over that twice. It doesn't have to be too specific as far as number wise. It depends on the size of your hand and the length of the wrap, of course, and how tight you want the wrap. But then the primary basis of it is to make a proper pad for the knuckles. So make sure you're going over the knuckles. A lot of people wrap it along the top of their hand. That's wrong, because you want to make a pad for the knuckles. So make a fist and properly pad the knuckle. See that there? So I'll go over the knuckles themselves 4 or 5 times. And then back over the back of the hand with an X. Then back to the wrist. These wraps are great. They're very elastic. They're the Mexican style hand wraps made by Century. You want to make sure at the very end of the wrap, go over the wrist a few times, make sure it's real supported. When you're doing the body hooks, you want to have that nice strong wrist wrap right there. Now that we properly have our hands wrapped, we're going to start off with some basic punches. Of course, the jab and the cross. First with the jab, you always want to make the impact of the punch the first 2 knuckles. And bend the wrist slightly down, don't keep it straight up, slightly down. That way the knuckles will make contact with your opponent or punchment rather than the tips of these knuckles here. So when we're here, proper stance, elbows in, try not to chicken wing too much. Right hand by the chin, unless you're southpaw, of course, you're gonna just adjust it, switch your stance. Usually when we're sparring or we're fighting, training, whatever, there's a little bit of gap, the no man's land right there, couple feet, 2-3 feet. So you wanna make sure when you're jabbing, extend it straight out. And don't drop this hand, don't do this. Keep the hands up tight, here, bang, okay? Come straight out. See how I'm pushing the body into it, watch the hip. There isn't too much footwork here. We're standing right here, just is real basic. Boom. I'm gonna use my body weight pushing off my rear foot. Bang. Now keep the knees bent, push, bang. Cross, cross. Now we wanna twist our body into the cross. We're gonna push the hip into it, push a lot of our weight off our right foot. And this, see, and notice also I'm twisting into the punch. That way, the first 2 knuckles are making impact here. And once again, the opposite hand's always up and tight. Try not to chicken wing, keep it flat. Okay, now we got the jab down pretty much, just jab. We're gonna go to the cross. This is just real basic, real quick. What we're gonna do is let our body go into this. We're gonna twist into the cross. All of our body is gonna push off the right foot. Push and twist, bang. See how I get the hip into it? Boom. And make sure you're taking the wrist and bending it down slightly so that the first 2 knuckles do make the contact with your target. Boom. So I would twist and then punch. Let the body go first. Boom. Chin down, shoulders up, this hand tight. Push off that rear foot. Bang. Okay, for the cross, to get power into the cross, you're gonna make sure you're using the rear foot. That's where all your power is gonna be here, same side. So what we're gonna do is get our body into the punch, is twist the body first, and then let the hand come second. Boom. So I'm gonna twist the foot and then let the hand come, bang. Make sure you're twisting the first 2 knuckles, getting them down into the target. This hand's up. Try not to reach and do this to drop the hand, so you're leaving an opening there. So stay here. A lot of people also, they'll keep this knee straight up. So they'll stand straight, real tall. When you're crossing here, when you stand straight up, you're here. If you bend the knee, you're gonna get more distance, and now your body's into, the weight of your body's into the strike. So make sure, because you gotta do this. It's gonna get your body into it, and you're covering more distance, so it's better all around. So make sure you are bending that knee, and push off the rear foot. Push, boom, twist, bang. And I'm covering my chin with my right shoulder as I throw. This hand's up still. And then as the jab, same thing, cover with the shoulder, bang. Now we're going to go over the basics of hooks and uppercuts. First, hook. There's two ways to do the hook. A lot of people do it this way, which I prefer if you're in a shorter distance from the clinch, or distance. This is easier for me distance-wise. But in all punches, you want to let the body go into the motion first. Bang. So twist the body. So I'm going to go hip and foot all together. Make sure the opposite hand is up. Always keep the opposite hand up. You don't need to drop the opposite hand for any reason, for any strikes. So twist the body, and then the hand will come second. Twist, boom. Try to relax the arm, let the body do the work. So it's going to go body, and then arm, hand, bang, boom. You shouldn't be just arm punching with your body staying there. You shouldn't be doing this. It should be body, and then arm, bang, bang. Then also make sure when you're hooking, you're not hooking like this, because now your face is open. Still cover your face here, bang. Your shoulder's always going to be protecting the chin. Bang, bang. Right hook, same thing. Body, then arm, covering with the shoulders. Boom. Body, arm. Body, arm. Make sure you're keeping a low base for punches. You need to keep a low base, that way your body's into the strikes. Bang. Body, and then arm. Remember, don't do this. Cover your face here with the shoulder. Bang. Bang. Make sure you're not, when you're training with somebody, make sure they're not doing this. You don't need to do this at all. Your body does the work. Let your body do the work. Bang. Twist. Bang. Same thing over here. Bang. Let your body do the work. Now uppercuts. Uppercuts, if you want to get a little quick arm shot, it's different than a power uppercut. Power uppercuts, you're going to have to bend the knees, come up into it. So first you're going to bend, then come up and twist up into the uppercut. Make sure you're making contact with the first two knuckles. So dip, and then come up, bang. And get your body into it. Body's down, then up. Shoulders again, protecting the chin. Same side over here. Come down a little, and up. Down, and up. Get your body into it, bang. Cover the chin with the shoulders. Now we're going to get into body attacks with the hands. Same principles apply. Keeping the hands up, everything nice and tight, okay? Letting the body do the work. Boom. Hands are tight. Don't do this. Now, since we're going to the body, we don't want to reach and leave openings. So we're going to lower our base, bring us closer to our target. Plus, with our base lower, we're going to have more power into the strikes. So, an example for the cross. If we're here, cross to the face is there. Now we're going across to the body. Just want to lower our base a little. Come down, bang. Covering the chin. You got a lower base, and then back up. We're going to use the foot, the body, everything again. Same thing. Lower the base. Bang. Body jab. We're here. Lower the base, and bang. Body hooks. We're just lowering the base. This is something I do automatically. I slip the cross, but we'll get into that later. Lower the base, and then let your body do the work, and then arm. Bang. To the body. Lower the base. Body twist. And then arm. Bang. Right hook to the body. Lower the base. Bang. Lower the base, let the body do the work, and then attack. Uppercuts or shovel hooks to the body. Another thing, you got an opponent leaning over real far. Same thing, get low, come up into it. Bang. 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 That's the boxers tend to do this a lot. So when they're bending over, bring an uppercut right up into them. Boom. Lower the body, let it twist, then fire the rocket. Bang. Hooks, same thing. Bang. Lower the base, twist the body, fire. I'm gonna bring in my training partner, Christian Allen, to apply the strikes to actual mitts. Christian, please. We're gonna start over with the jabs and the crosses. For the jab, we wanna make sure that we're making contact with the first two knuckles. And so we got the red century dot here. So I wanna aim for that. Make sure the opposite hand is up still. We're not chicken winging. Chin down, bang. So I'm getting a little bit of body into it. There's multiple different ways of throwing the jab. I mean, you can power jab, just step into it hard, bang. Or just from here, set stuff up, see how they react. So for now, we're just gonna go here, bang, just to get the proper body mechanics down. So just remember the basics with the jab. Don't all the way extend the elbow, a little bit bent, first two knuckles on the red dot, bang, opposite hands up, here, boom, boom. So now we're gonna go into crosses. Now with the crosses, remember, like I said with the punches, you can use them to set things up or they can be turned into power punches. So at first we're just gonna go with the basics, but still let your body go into it. So I'm gonna take the body, actually let's switch sides real quick. I'm gonna emphasize on the body as far as twisting the body first and then shooting the arm out. So let the body twist first and then the arm will come after that. And notice, don't drop the arm. Don't let it come back. Down, straight out and back, same line, bang. Let the body go, twist over. First two knuckles on the red dot, and I'm covering my chin with my shoulder. Opposite hand needs to stay up. Twist, fire the rocket, bang, bang. And notice also, I'm not standing tall. Keep the knees bent. This is allowing the weight of your body into your attack. Boom. So twist, bang. Twist and shoot it out. Once again, don't all the way extend it, a little bit bent always. So, boom, bang, bang. So that's it for the crosses. Then we're gonna go into hooks. Like I said, there's two ways to hook. If you're close, I hook here with my hand being vertical. For distance, I go horizontal here. Opposite hands up, don't chicken wing, keep it tight. Block the left side of your face with your shoulder. Let the body twist first. So I'm going to twist and then fire. Twist and fire. All right, a few things to watch for when you're training somebody or if they're training you, have them look for these key things that are things that you do not want to do. So as far as when we're hooking, don't drop this hand here, okay? People tend to do that because it is a natural body mechanic, but you don't want to do that. You want to keep that side up, bang. So make sure they're not doing this. And then after you hook, make sure you're not dropping it, making it a roll. Twist and then twist back. So, okay, those things to look out for. Not to do this and not to drop your hooks, okay? So, proper mechanics, twist the body. This hand does not need to move at all. Keep your chin blocked, your ribs blocked, twist your body, and don't do this. Don't do a loop. Let your body twist and then your arm will follow. So I'm gonna twist my body and then the arm will follow. Bang. It comes back. So twist, follows, comes back. Bang, bang, bang. Right hook. Let's switch sides. Same thing. Twist the body. Left hand does not need to move. And there's two ways, either here or here. So twist the body, make contact. Keep a low base, that way your body weight's into the attack. Bang, bang. 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 And if your opponent is doing this or your training partner, if they are dropping their hands, make sure they're watching you. If I am doing this, he'll come back within the strike, tap me real quick. That way I know that my hands are up. Or that way I know that my hand was down. If I get hit, if he hits me, my hand's up, then I know I'm good. Hits me, my hand's down, I get hit, you know, I'm doing something wrong. So twist the body first, and then let the hand follow. Left hand does not need to move. Bang. Twist the body, let the hand follow. Those for hooks. Uppercuts. We're going to go on uppercuts. Like I said, if you're here, keep a little bit of bend in the knees, and you want to come up into the uppercut. A lot of people do this though. They go straight up because it's called uppercut. They think they got to go up, which is wrong. You kind of want to go at a 3/4 this way. bang. Making contact with the first two knuckles once again. Opposite side is covered. So we're gonna bend a little and then come up, bang. Let the body go into it, bang. So I'm gonna bend the body, come up. So I wanna bring my hip into it, so we're here. My hip will become up, bang. Let your body go into the attack. So we're gonna be here, and then up, bang. Okay, we're gonna go into right uppercuts now. Once again, the left hand does not need to move. Keep it there. Lower the base a little, come up into the uppercut. Not straight up, but a little bit kind of 45, bang. Because people do have the tendency to go away, follow them, bam. So I'm gonna bend, then my body go into it, up. And once again, try not to get too wide. Don't scoop the ground. There's no body into that. Get your body into it. Here, so dip and hit. Dip, twist and hit. Still, we're twisting. So I'm gonna dip, twist and hit. I'm covering, side's covered with the shoulder. Bang. So dip, twist and hit. Dip, twist and hit. Dip, twist, fire the rocket. So we're here a little live, bang, bang. See, dip, twist, fire. That's it for the uppercuts. Now we're gonna get a little bit into body punches. Now, I'm gonna have Christian switch me sides so you can see me 3/4. Like I was saying earlier, you don't wanna reach or nothing. It's leaving you openings, okay? You wanna lower your base and come into it. We're gonna start with the jab. So we're here, I wanna lower my base and then shoot the jab, bang. Reason why I don't wanna reach, because obviously there's openings. So lower your base, bang, jab. Make sure you have a good base because when you hit, you don't wanna have them push you back, then they could follow in. So make sure you have a good base, lower, fire. See, this hand does not need to move. I'm blocking the chin with my left shoulder. Bang, bang. Now for the crosses, same thing. We're gonna lower our base, fire the cross. I'm protecting my chin with my shoulder. Left hand now does not need to move. We're gonna keep this one on the side of my face. So we're here, I'm gonna lower my base, fire, bang. First two knuckles. Lower the base, fire. Make sure you're putting your body into it. So I'm gonna lower, twist, and fire. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Then as it just flows a little live, bang, bang. The other thing is, you know, obviously I can't make a good impact from here. So one thing I didn't mention is I am taking a step to close the gap a little. We're here, I'm stepping, lowering my base, twisting, and then firing. Bang, bang, bang. And then hooks to the body. You step forward a little. Hooks to the body. Whenever I go left hook to the body, I will always slip outside. I usually don't want to hook from here if your body's not into it. You want to step off to the side a little. Step off, twist, right hand's tight, and then fire. So I'm gonna step off, lower my base, twist the body, and then fire the hand. So we're here, twist, fire. See this hand's up? You don't want to be open for the counters. Keep this one up. It does not need to move. Here, twist, fire. Step off, twist, fire. Right hook to the body. Step off a little bit with the right foot. You don't want to go straight in too much. Step off to the side, twist, fire. Step off to the side, twist, fire. Make sure you're not just reaching here. Other things you can do, a little bit more advanced, is as we're moving, you could set up the left hook. Now you're here for the right hook. So just make sure you're not scooping. Everything's nice and tight. The more tight it is, the tighter it is, the quicker and more powerful it's going to be. Rather than scooping, it's taking longer, there's less power, and you're leaving openings. So make sure everything is tight. Bang. This side. Bang. 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 Don't just shoot it from here. Get a low base, and twist, twist. So make sure we're lowering the base is the main thing. Opposite hands up, lower the base. Come into the target. Don't shoot from a distance. Now we're going to go into basic hand combinations. This is what I call a number system that I learned from Boss Rutan. And what this is each number represents a certain combination. And since we're just doing hands, and this is also another thing with your partner too. Your partner now is training you. He has to be the one that pushes you. So as many times as he calls the combos is how hard I am going to work. So you got to make sure you got a good training partner that is going to push you and call the right numbers and get you in shape. So let's get started with the first combo. First combo, as you may have guessed, number system, number 1. If he calls 1, I'm going to go jab. I'm going to step with the jab. Bang. So this is how basic can this be, right? Jab. He calls 1, now go jab. Bang. Bang. Okay, so now we're going to get into your partner controlling the pace of your workout. So I'm gonna need him to work me out, to get me in shape. So I'm going to go as many times as he calls. So now here, I'm in his control. So right now, we're going to start the basic with the 1. So I'm going to let him control my workout. So when he calls the number, then I react.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
So see, he's controlling how many times I do ones, how many times I do certain numbers. Now we'll get into number 2. Number 2 is I'm going to go jab and cross. It's just 2 numbers. Bang, bang. It's 1 and 2. Bang, bang. So when they call 2, I'm going to go jab, cross. So now I'm in his control. So once again, as many times as he calls the number, I have to react. So we're here just training.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Like 4 each. So now we're going to get into combo number 3. So number 3 is what we're going to do is just add a left hook. Bang. So jab, cross, left hook. So now we're going to get into his control. He's going to control my workout. Do it 4 times.
3, 3, 3, 3.
See, he's controlling my workouts. So now, combo number 4. This is just real basics. We're going to add a cross now. So jab, cross, hook. We're adding a cross now. And notice, make sure you're not swimming like this. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Let your body do the work. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Try to emphasize on the body mechanics. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we're going to go into him controlling me. So he's going to control my workouts. He's going to get me in shape. He's got to control how many times I'm going to do this.
4, 4, 4, 4.
So how many times he calls it, I got to react. He's controlling my workouts. So that was it for 4. We're going to get into combo number 5. For 5, we're just going to add a punch. So it's going to be the same as 4. Now, the last cross, I'm going to come up into an uppercut. Bang. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And notice one thing that I do is on the last cross, I'll bend down a little. That way I have power for my uppercut. Bang. So bang, 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 bang. And I'm going to come up into the uppercut. Now we're going to get into him controlling me.
5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
He's controlling my workout. Now we're going to get into some more basic hand combinations. A few that I personally use is I'll go hook cross, bang, bang, twisting the body, bang, bang, twist, twist. Bending the knees, and make sure I'm not looping into the hook and I'm not swimming with the cross. Everything's supposed to be tight. Twist, drop. Or cross hook. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. Or cross hook, cross. Hook, cross, hook. Or cross, uppercut. Cross, uppercut. Or uppercut, cross. Right hooks too, so we can go left jab or jab, right hook, bang. Cross up. The way we call it, we don't really say uppercut, we'll just say up, because uppercut is its own thing, uppercut, so we just say up. So if he calls cross up, I automatically know cross is your rear hand. Whether you're southpaw or not, the same lingo is going to apply. If you say cross, now it's your rear hand. So if he says cross up, I'm going to go cross up. Or he says up cross, or up cross, up cross up, cross up cross. Hook, cross, hook. Usually the hook is always the lead hook when we say hook. Or if we're going to throw the right hook, we will say right hook. So if he calls jab and right hook, I'll go jab, right hook. And so you can just make up any combos you want, but just know that lead hand is the jab. If you say cross, it's rear hand, hook. We go lead hook. Unless we go right hook, then we'll say right hook. If you say up, lead up is the lead hand. Right up would be the right, obviously. Bang. So you can just make any combos you want, but the main thing is to have your partner control your workout. So as we're here, he's going to call these multiple combos to me, and I'm going to react. As far as the cross hook, cross up, cross up, hook, cross, all these combos, he's controlling my workout. So as we go, he's just going to control me, Christian.
Hook cross.
Bang, bang.
Cross hook. Up cross. Up cross hook. Cross hook cross. Cross hook cross. Up cross hook.
One more.
Cross hook cross.
So see, as he's controlling my workouts. So make sure you have a partner that understands both lingo and he's not going to screw you up, and that he's going to push you and correctly mark it, or correctly tell you if you're dropping your hands or not. And make sure he's not just going to let you flail and swim. Make sure he's correcting you and throwing back at you and letting you know if your hands are up or hands are down. So make sure you have a good partner and you both understand the number system and how to work out. So now we get into the body attacks. As we know, number 2 is just straight left jab, right cross. But if he says 2 to the body or 2 body, what I'll do is the last strike will go to the body. So for instance, regular 2 is just this. If he says 2 body, I will go here, lower my stance, and bring the last strike to the body. So we're here if he says 2 body.
2 body.
Bang.
2 body.
Go 4 times.
2 body. 2 body.
So you see how that works? Just as far as the last attack will go to the body. And we're going over the basics again. I'm not punching 2 from here. I'm lowering my base and firing straight down the middle. And now as far as, well, we don't really go 1 body. We just say jab to the body, in which this case what we would do is slip their jab. So as if they jabbed, I would go here. So this would just be some of the reaction drills that we'll get into the advanced tapes. If the jab, we'll just slip here. But now, as we know, number 3 is jab, cross, lead hook. If he says 3 body, the last attack will go to the body. So if he calls 3 body,
3 body.
see the hook goes to the body. And as I'm crossing, I'm stepping in. I'm covering the gap. I'm not hooking the body from here. I'm hooking the body from here where I have a low base, and I'm going to twist my body into it. Bang. So as we're here, we're going to do a couple live.
3 body. 3 body. 3 body. 3 body.
So see how that works live. The last attack will go to the body. 4 body. As we know, 4 is jab, cross, lead hook, and then rear cross. The last attack will go to the body. So if he calls 4 body, I will lower my base for the cross. So as we go live, would be 4 body if he calls me.
4 body. 4 body. 4 body. 4 body. 4 body.
Okay, notice as I'm going here, I'm doing the first 3 hits, bang, and then I'm lowering my base and stepping in for the cross to the body. That was actually a little close. So from here, you make sure you don't want to jam yourself in here. When you make contact with the cross, you want to have good extension on it. So, but also you don't want to be reaching. So you'll learn from sparring and from many rounds of the ring, you will get your distance down, get your rhythm. Bang, bang, bang. Because usually when we fight and we spar, we're about this far apart, which I can hit with these, but for the cross I need to step in. So bang, bang. So that would be 4. Now we're going to go into number 5. Number 5, as in we're here, you know is lead uppercut. But if we go to the body, it would be here. I would go somewhat of a uppercut. Pretty much, actually what the boxers call this is like shutting the jaw, because you're kind of shutting the jaw, so you're kind of going straight in. So 5 body would be jab, cross, left hook, cross, and then shut the jaw. So as we're here, up top, I don't need to close the distance too much, but as I throw the last cross on the 4, I'm going to bend down. That way I can shut the jaw on the 5. Bang. So 5 body would be bang, bang, bang. Shoot the jaw. Bang, bang. Shoot it in. So now we're going to get into the partner controlling your pace. So
5 body. 5 body. 5 body. 5 body. 5 body. 5 body.
So make sure that you're getting first 2 knuckles. Bang. I aim for the solar plex because obviously it'll knock the wind out of them. Bend them down. Shut the jaw. Opposite hands up. Try to make sure when you're doing the combos, you always have the opposite hand up. You're covering your chin. And don't step in too close and jam yourself because you're not going to get any power. Maybe from here, shut the jaw. Shut the jaw. Like I said, with the body hooks, you don't really want to hook from here. You want to get off to the side of them. Twist the body, fire the hook. Twist the body, fire the hook. Same thing over here. You don't want to really go straight in on them. Get off to the side, twist the body, fire the hook. So over here, the reason also is because from here I can't really twist that much. If I make contact, I'm going to balance myself off. I'm going to be falling over. So I want to get good, stable base. Step off, twist, hook. Also, if I'm over here, I'm jamming his kicks. He's not going to be able to attack me. I'm out of the range of his power side, which would be here. So if I hook from here, I'm still open for his kicks, his knees, his crosses, his hooks. I'm over here, I'm crowding him, and still my attack is going to have power. Same thing over here. I'm crowding his side, bang. Then we're coming back. Twist, bang. Now we're going to get into some combos that we did earlier as far as the hook, cross, up, cross, things like that. But as he calls these now, like cross, hook, cross, body, like I said, the last attack's going to go to the body. And the reason why I only do 1 attack to the body, I don't like to stay down there too long because of counters and leaving head down and knees to the face and such. So I usually just go 1 hit to the body and then right back up, out of the range. So now I'm in his control. So if he calls hook, cross, hook, body, would be hook, cross, last hook is to the body. So hook, cross, hook, body would be hook, cross, last hook's to the body. Cross, hook, cross, body would be cross, hook, cross would be to the body. So make sure your partner, you and your partner are both on the same page as hook, cross, hook, body would be like I just showed you. Hook, cross, hook, well, hook to the body, sorry. So hook, cross, hook, body would be there. So hook, cross, hook, body, hook, cross, hook to the body. Bang. Cross, hook, cross, body, cross, hook, cross to the body. Bang. Okay? So if we, and there's other things you can just mix up. Just, you know, be creative. Work combos that are for your style, what you feel comfortable with. These are combos that we've worked over years and we're comfortable with, and we have a system. And in the other tapes, you'll see us do some live mitt drills, and they're unreal. But you gotta make sure you got proper pads. A good belly protector that's thick so you're not hurting your opponent or your training partner, and so that you can make good contacts. Like these have the circles on the side, which would represent the liver and the side of the ribs here. And this has got a good pad in the middle. I always train with 16s just because you're never gonna wear anything heavier than 16s, and if you could work speed with these, then you're gonna have a lot of speed with the 4-ounce Owano UFC gloves or any of the other MMA fights that you're gonna have. They're 4-ounce gloves, so if you train with heavier gloves, then you're just gonna be just as quick fight time. So, and make sure you have the proper pads. I wear 16s, punch mitts, good strong punch mitts, and when they're holding punch mitts for you, don't just relax and let the hit go through. You can't do that. You gotta stop it. Make sure you have a good partner that's gonna stop your attack and correct you. If I'm dropping this, if I'm swimming, he's gonna hit me and let me know that I'm dropping. And even if I'm not dropping, he'll just throw that way. Okay, yeah, I know my hand's up. One thing that I do while I'm doing mitts, if I go cross, hook, cross, or hook, cross, hook, I'll take my thumbs and touch them to my forehead. That way I know my hands are up, elbows are in. Same thing if I go here like cross, hook, cross, and then he could just throw it to my body. That way, if the attack hits my body, I know, oh, my elbows weren't out, or my elbows were out, I need to keep them in. Or if he throws the attack and it hits my elbow, it's a check that I know, okay, oh, nice. My elbow is covered, I'm still good, I'm not making mistakes. So make sure your partner knows what to look out for, make sure you're not dropping your hands, leaving openings. And then also, this is good for you because you're holding mitts for somebody, you're watching people attacking you and you're looking for their openings. So don't just hold pads, don't just hit pads, do both, because you're gonna see more openings and you're just gonna be training for it. It's like a real life fight. It's just like if he calls number 1, it's a left jab. It's the same thing for him on the mitt. If he calls 1, and now if I called 1, it'd be the same thing for him. I'm correcting his form mentally, and if he's doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell him. But also, if he's throwing a jab, I'm watching his right hand too to make sure it's not dropping, or make sure if it is dropping. Then also the same thing for your sparring. If someone jabs at you, if you're sparring, someone jabs at you, you're recording all this information, the data, you're programming it into your system so that the later rounds you can attack those openings. Now, like as if he calls 2, I would go jab cross, bang bang, and then if I called 2, it'd be the same thing, left right. You see it's going left right. So make sure you don't just hit pads. Make sure you just don't hold pads. Do both, because holding pads, you're going to see openings and correct your partner. You're going to have things. You're going to know what to look out for. Same thing when they're sparring. If someone's dropping things, you're going to go, oh, okay, that opening's there. So it works both ways, so do both. I'd like to thank my training partner, Christian Allen, and you can visit DuaneBangLudwig.com. I always have new tips up on there, so if you need to refresh any memories or anything, make sure you check it out. There's always new tips and striking up on the website.